All right, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, Hot Chick Magazine, with a new model. So for the record, tell us your name.
Maji.
And so Maji, so you're shooting with Hot Chick Magazine for Hot Chick Mature.
Yes.
And so if you don't mind, what's your current age?
30.
All right. And what's your nationality?
I'm very mixed. Chilean, Irish, Native American, German, and probably much more.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, okay. And what part of New York are you from? What borough?
Queens.
New York. Okay. How long have you been trying to model? So like you model and you dance, but how long have you been trying to model?
I've done mostly dancing for a long time. Modeling I've done just recently, just for fun, because I like doing it.
Okay, okay. And so in trying modeling for fun and all of that, like have you ever gone to like any agencies or work with any other magazines or anything like that?
No, I mean, I've had some type of offers. I haven't always wanted to sign up with the agency, so I am not part of any agency, or have I signed up with one.
Okay. Now, so since you haven't been trying to model for a long time, the general question is, give me 2 reasons why you think that your modeling career hasn't gone to the next level, but since you haven't been doing it for a while, what I want you to do is think about like other girls that you see that have been trying to get into the industry. Give me 2 reasons why you think other models' careers don't go to the next level as someone that's observing from the side.
Okay. Well, I would say partially it's the industry, but I think that's changing because it used to be you could only be a certain shape or height or look to be a model. Now people are starting to realize, you know, natural, beautiful, plus size, there's a lot of different looks besides very tall and skinny. The other thing is I think some people think that modeling is easy, which I've come to realize even in my short time of doing so, it is not at all. It can definitely be very fun, but you have to have the right mindset and right way of thinking in order for it to actually follow through. And I don't think everyone has the due diligence to continue. They want it to happen instantly, and it takes time and dedication.
Cool. And how did you find out about Hot Chick Magazine? Like, how did you find us?
Actually through Craigslist.
So we have another model that we found from Craigslist, and it just goes to show, like, you can make some really good connections from Craigslist. You just have to be careful.
You do.
Yeah. Okay. And so finding our ad on Craigslist, what made you trust us? Like, what made you say, you know what, this one as opposed to the other 50 million that are on there?
I did my research. I Googled, I added on Instagram, Facebook, I looked at all the YouTube videos, you know, I also saw the pictures and really liked those, and I also saw right away that it was a different type of modeling and it was a different take of, you know, this type of industry. So when I saw the different type of women that he has, you know, you have as modeling, like that kind of inspired me to see that you're looking for a different type of look to represent.
Cool. And have you ever done a professional photo shoot before this one?
I mean, I've done some photo shoots, yes, definitely. I think it's hard to know if they're professional until the very end. So you kind of go there, you see the, you know, drop curtain, and then until you follow through to the end, you're kind of not sure how professional it is. Depending on the photos, that's when I usually tell.
Okay.
But definitely from what I was even just seeing with the camera that we were taking photos, like, definitely looks like it's gonna be a fun shoot.
Cool. Okay, and so what was your first photo shoot experience like with Hot Chick Magazine?
Fun and sexy and liberating. That's what it felt like.
Okay, okay. And have you ever signed a management contract before, like with any modeling? So you've only been modeling for a little while, so you don't have a manager.
Only like a couple of months to a year, really.
Okay.
Just doing some different types of gigs here and there.
Okay. Okay. And so, and are you currently looking for a manager? Like, if the opportunity presented itself for you to be managed by, you know, is that something that you would be interested in?
Definitely. I definitely think it's very important to have someone that can help you with what you're visualizing and help you give direction, because you go into this thinking, oh, I just have to be pretty and smile or look sexy, but take it from a professional who actually knows, who's actually been in the industry. That would be helpful.
Okay. Okay. And so how did you feel about, like modeling and swimsuits and teddies and lingerie and you did some classy nudes, you did some artistic nudes. So like that's real important because coming to a photo shoot, especially coming to Hot Chick, it's like it's not really a requirement, but we like for the girls to come to experience doing artistic nudes and things of that nature. So for someone that's brand new in the industry and coming to us, you did swimsuits today, you did lingerie today, you did nudes today. How'd you feel about that? Like what was that experience like?
I mean, I'm very comfortable with my body. It wasn't always that way. So long as I feel comfortable with a person, as I feel comfortable with you after we spoke, I was fine with that. And I love that I could use my own experience and just kind of improv to go with it. But I also like that feedback. So it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. And I actually think it really has to do with how comfortable you are with yourself.
And how did, with me being the photographer and everything, like how did you feel about it? Like were you weirded out? Like was there any inappropriate touching? Any like all of the stuff that women fear, I want to go to a photo shoot because this is going to happen and that's going to happen, and like what was your feeling?
Definitely very professional, on point. Like knows how to live in the present but knows how to keep it moving, because I felt like there were times where we would stay on a certain look or pose and then after that, okay, change, and you'd be about your business, I'd be changing. So I never felt weird or awkward at any point. And it was just really fun to explore different sides to see what looks good, and I look forward to seeing the results. So.
Cool. And so I don't know, like is there anything, I know, I have a question. What advice would you give, because this video is gonna, as you've seen the other videos, it's gonna go on YouTube unedited, it's gonna be raw, that's us, we amateurs, we're growing in the industry, mistakes, unedited, we want people to see us and accept us for who we are and to grow with us.
Right.
So what advice would you give? Your video is going to be the new one that goes up. What advice would you give to the aspiring model that's going to click on our Facebook page or our Instagram page or go to YouTube and see the video? Yours is going to be at the top. Here's this girl that's an amateur that knows probably nothing about modeling, so much going on. What advice would you give to that person that comes across Hot Chick Magazine?
I mean, first of all, to take my personal advice, I think it was an amazing experience, but definitely follow your intuition and do your research, because that's how you'll know something is legit. Look on the websites, find out from the other videos as well as mine to know that this is something for you. And especially if you want to represent something that is new, innovative, and it's about, the modern woman. And I like the fact that, we do mature women too. Some women feel like that's it, you cut off an age. Here, you can just continue your modeling career from there. So definitely follow your intuition, do your research, and you'll come to see that it's legit and you should definitely try it out.
And so you'll be seeing her pictures we have some pictures that we did specifically for Instagram. They'll be on Hot Chick Magazine Instagram, Hot Chick Magazine Facebook. And I think, are you going to post some on your own personal Instagram page and things of that nature?
Yes, only the ones that you told me that I can.
Yeah, we don't give up
pictures for free. There are other ones that we don't.
Yeah, we don't do stuff for free around here.
This is a business.
So, so you guys look for more of Maji at HotChickMagazine.com, Instagram at Hot Chick Magazine. Follow us on Instagram at Hot Chick Magazine, on Facebook, Hot Chick Magazine. Everything is Hot Chick Magazine, hashtagging at Hot Chick Magazine. Thank you, Maji. It was definitely a tremendous experience. And I hope that moving forward, I hope that when you get the pictures, you can see that they are amazing pictures. But more so, I hope that I can do something in the very near future to convince you to sign a modeling contract with Hot Chick Magazine so that we can represent you as a model in the industry going forward. Any last words?
No, just that this was a lot of fun and I can't wait to do it again.
All right, you guys, that's Hot Chick Magazine. We out of here.